This is another in our series of videos introducing you to the BOUS Systems DSD route accounting application for Android. In this video we'll walk through creating an order and invoice using the auto prompting feature. In previous videos we have done the invoices and credits and orders by just selecting the product by barcode scanning or manually selecting from the product list or just typing in the product code in the product code field. But with the auto prompting feature turned on, what that will do is after you select the customer, it'll take a look at their history and it'll present you with a screen that shows the products that they've taken in the past based on their history, and you can use that for doing your data entry rather than having to go and scan the product or find the product. So to do that, we'll go into our sales option and we'll go into our new transaction. So we're creating a new order and we're going to confirm it. So we are still in the orders with confirmation mode. So it'll start as an order and then it'll ask us to confirm and turn it into an invoice just like it did when we were manually entering in the codes. We'll go ahead and say OK. We want to select that transaction type. It'll bring up the customer and we'll be selling to the economy market here. So we'll select the economy market customer. When we select that customer, it'll look at their history, and that's where this auto prompt screen will appear. I'm going to minimize that just so you can see what the list looks like, but essentially what it is just shows you the product with the code, the description. You've got a field for putting in your quantities. You do have the ability to take a look at the history again, so just like we did on the other screens where you could take a look at the history for a customer, this button at the bottom will allow you to select and open up the history for economy market. It'll show it in the reverse chronological order like we did in the other examples, and it'll show you the product codes that you can see for each delivery day. You still have the ability to do the same filtering like we showed in the other videos as well, so if you wanted to look for a particular product and see the history for all the days, you select that product in this field. If we go back to that list now, we're ready to start entering in our products, or excuse me, our quantities for those products. So we'll go ahead and tap on that field again. We'll put in our quantity of 10, we'll hit the enter, and we'll put in our quantity of 12, and hit the enter, and then we want to just continue to put in our quantity. So 6, enter, maybe we'll sell another 6 of those. And then if I want to take a look and see where I'm at, I can continue to drop down on that, take a look, and we'll go back in there, just tap on that field, put our quantity. And maybe we don't want to sell any eggnog to this customer this time. The 16-ounce bottle they don't need anymore. So if you leave the product, or excuse me, the quantity blank, then it knows not to bring that over as a sale for this invoice. So you can, anything with a quantity of 0 will be ignored and not sold as a line item. And then we'll go ahead and choose the cottage cheese. Maybe we'll do a quantity of 4. Say OK to that. And then once that's done, you'll hit the OK button, and that closes out of the auto prompting screen and brings you right into the invoicing screen. And now you can add any additional products, or if everything is good, then you can go ahead and turn it into an invoice at this point. So you still have the same things you would see as if you were coming into the screen directly. It's just you didn't have to manually enter each line item using the data entry portion of the screen. It was brought over for you and entered in for you from the previous screen. So we're going to go ahead and say we want to save that. And then if we do want to turn this into an invoice, we want to confirm it. So we'll say yes. If we want to leave it as an order, we'd say no. We do want to confirm this, so we'll turn it into an invoice. And then we'll save that. You can see it's confirmed here with this second quantity of set of quantities here. We'll save that. And again, this is another customer that is a cash customer, so we want to remember to collect payment for them. We'll do that in another video. And then that invoice now is presented at the top of the list. It's highlighted still because we've not captured our signature or printed. So we'll go ahead and do that now. We'll capture the signature by tapping on the SIG button. We'll type in Joe, and then we'll save that by hitting the Done option. So now we've got our little squiggly line. We can see we've got a signature capture. We're ready to print this. So we'll go ahead and choose the print option. And again, since I don't have the printer like I had in the previous videos, I'm just sending it right to the PDF. So I'll go ahead and do that. And we'll say yes, we want to print that. And that's the process of using the auto prompting feature to create your invoice.